Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to McAdie's Entertainment. I'm your host as always, Adam McGahee. Have not done one of these in a while, but we are finally back with another video from the Star Wars universe. In our last video, we covered the long-lost tale as to what happened to Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber after he was killed. I will have that video linked in the title card and the description below. For today's video, we'll be diving more into the fascinating lore behind my personal favorite Star Wars movie, and that would be Revenge of the Sith. One of the most iconic moments from the film is of course the duel between Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. We of course know that the fight ended with Anakin being severely injured by Obi-Wan, burned in the fires of Mustafar, and was later transferred into the iconic armor, fully becoming the villainous Darth Vader that we all know. While Obi-Wan initially believed that Anakin had died after their duel, we would see his horror firsthand in the Kenobi series when he discovered that his former apprentice was indeed still alive and had become a mechanical monster. One thought myself and other fans have had over the years was, why didn't Obi-Wan finish Anakin off himself after their battle and ensure that he was dead? After all, he did kind of just commit mass genocide, killed children, and nearly killed his own wife. I think that's kind of worthy of a good old Kenobi killing. While the obvious explanation is that the prequels were made after the original trilogy came out, so of course the show still needed to go on so Anakin could become Vader and eventually be saved by Luke. But in that moment of the story of Episode 3, why didn't Kenobi end Vader's life? Well, after diving into more of the Revenge of the Sith novelization, there actually is a very interesting segment that explains just why Obi-Wan did not do this. This section happens right after their duel at the end of chapter 20, which reads, "He looked down. Flame licked the fringes of Anakin's robe, and his long hair had blackened and was beginning to char. You were the chosen one. It is said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. It is said that you would bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. You were my brother, Anakin," said Obi-Wan Kenobi. "I loved you, but I could not save you." A flash of metal through the sky, and Obi-Wan felt the darkness closing in around them both. He knew that ship, the Chancellor's shuttle. Now he supposed, the Emperor's shuttle. Yoda had failed. He might have died. He might have left Obi-Wan alone, the last Jedi. Below his feet, Darth Vader burst into flame. "I hate you," he screamed. Obi-Wan looked down. It would be a mercy to kill him. He was not feeling merciful. He was feeling calm and clear, and he knew that the climb down to that black beach might cost him more time than he had. Another Sith Lord approached. In the end, there was only one choice. It was a choice he had made many years before, when he had passed the trials of Jedi knighthood and swore himself to the Jedi forever. In the end, he was still Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he was still a Jedi, and he would not murder a helpless man. He would leave it to the will of the Force. He turned and walked away. After a moment, he began to run. He began to run because he realized if he was fast enough, there was one thing he could still do for Anakin. He still could do honor to the memory of the man he had loved, and to the vanished order they both had served. And that concludes that section of the Revenge of the Sith book. So come to find out, there were a number of factors playing into why Obi-Wan did not kill Anakin. The first being was that he saw Palpatine was quickly approaching and had to run, otherwise he would be killed. The next, which I found most interesting, was that Obi-Wan was not feeling the mercy needed to kill Anakin. Personally, I thought Jedi were to be normally the merciful type. This passage from the book seems to show that Obi-Wan not killing his Padawan seemingly stemmed from a selfish desire to see him suffer for what he had done. While this mindset would be completely acceptable in this situation for any normal man, we tend to hold people like the Jedi on a higher pedestal, so I'm honestly quite surprised for Obi-Wan to make this decision in this situation. I honestly can't say I buy the whole reasoning about not wanting to kill a helpless man. I mean, let's be fair. Kenobi definitely wanted to see Anakin roast crispier than a rat in a KFC deep fryer, and we all know it. Without Obi-Wan's decision here, we would not have the Star Wars story as we know it, but it would be interesting to see a what-if scenario where Kenobi does decide to put Anakin out of his suffering in this moment. I mean, come on Disney, that would be easy money. Please give us Star Wars What If instead of another horrid season of Boba Fett. More than anything, I would love to hear what you think. Do you think Obi-Wan was justified in sparing Anakin? Do you think he should have killed him? And what do you think would have happened if he did? Sound off in the comments. Also be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed today's content, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon to be notified of all of our latest videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the music in this video, it was all made by my boy Agnes. You can check out his Spotify in the link below. You can also check out our Discord chat, also in the link below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are awesome and loved. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.